going on, guys? It's Black Violin here, coming at you with yet another video. Today what I decided to do is a video on free to play. Is this game free to play or is it pay to play? I have seen this argument come up several times now on Twitch and as well as in Reddit in a few threads. So I decided to argue it with myself and see what I personally believe it's free to play. I think really what the issue is people and their garnets. If you haven't watched my mandolin management video, I do suggest watching that video because it will help you keep most of your garnets. As you can see right now, I'm at 204. I was over 500 something, but I decided because I don't feel like it's really hard to get garnets in this game, even if in the stage of the game I'm in, I have cleared all of the adventures. I have literally starred all of them. So the only one I have not finished starring is this one, Ocean's Veil level 10, and that's because tokens just a pain and I haven't gotten back around to doing them, but I have cleared everything else literally. So I'm not getting garnets from these bonus missions or the initial clear. But with that being said, the main argument I have seen on why this game is pay to play is because of these packs here. If the shop will open up, because you can buy these packs and get a 5-star hero, greater void souls, mandolins, and gold. For this one, a 5-star weapon. And then you got all these evolution packs, and then a Ravening pack that's 6-star. So this right here literally has been the main point I have been seeing on why this game is pay to play. Like I said, I really don't think it's pay to play. Of course, any game that is mobile, especially starting out like this one, is of course going to have incentive packs. Currently, right now, these are pretty much your incentive packs, and then you have these two right here as well. You have this one right here on the right side, the level up pack. And speaking of, I need to grab this. And then you have these as well. These packs, they're not like extremely expensive, but these two right now are actually the newest ones. These you can actually buy over and over again. So for $60, what are you really getting? Is only 600 garnets, 2,000 mandolin, and 300,000 gold, and two 4-star weapon tickets. You get 4-star weapons in scenario. So what are you really getting out of that? I don't see. So that being said, there's these as well, the new skins, because they do give you some stats, but the stat increase is like literally nothing. 200 health is not going to benefit you at all. 50 defense is somewhat of a benefit, but it's nothing like overpowered to where if you buy this, your Arundel's gonna suddenly be killing everybody in arena or anything like that. He's still going to be pretty much doing the same damage and receiving the same amount of damage. So those really are the only things I see, and people saying that they can't get garnets. Like, garnets are not hard to get in my opinion. If you manage your mandolins and continue to focus on leveling your account, you're constantly getting mandolins through leveling up. You're constantly finding garnets from grinding, and stuff like that. And it's so easy to find these chests. You just have to pay attention. I have noticed, however, one thing. If you are doing normal modes or heroic modes, the chances of getting a garnet chest that has a high amount of garnets is really low. Normally in heroic, I have found no more than a chest with like 15 in it. But if you do mythic, you can get some of the really shiny gold chest. The brighter the chest, the more garnets it's going to have in it also. So if you're doing mythics, you can run like these lower levels for like 6 energy. I think they're all 6 energy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all 6 energy through Elven's border. Some of them are 7. But if you're just trying to farm garnets, I really suggest you just farm these, because you will run across chests. It saves you mandolins in the long run, as well as it still gives you some decent equipment you can buy. You can farm fodder here if you want, as well as good experience. I actually stay pretty much in Elven's border now. When I'm trying to level food, because I know I can get a good amount of garnets while I'm doing it, and the player experience is also very high as well. So why I think this game is actually free to play is mainly because of that. They give you garnets so frequently. Like, you're getting them from clearing all these levels for the first time, and then for clearing these bonus missions here, you get garnets, and that is for every single level. And then for your missions, you get garnets for getting all the 30 stars. You can get garnets for enhancing heroes repeatedly. Just there's several ways on getting garnets. Like, win 50 arena point or 50 arena battles, you get garnets. I don't think there's one in this one or this one. There's usually some events here if there's a current event going on, and they give you garnets as well. You have your quests. You get 10 garnets a day from doing this. And then they don't have it in this one, but sometimes you get garnets from this as well. And I'm not sure about this because this is still going on the end of the first month. So I'm not sure how this one's going to work, but I'm pretty sure these are going to change as well. So you might be able to get garnets in here as well. Also, we have this right here, this where it says coming soon. This is going to be the Chaos Library, and what I'm really expecting to see in this is kind of like, if you play Summoner's War, it's going to be like Trials of Ascension. It's a multi-tiered dungeon where you keep advancing floor by floor, and if it's similar to what Summoner's War does, every 5 floors you will be getting garnets or something like that. It might be every 10 floors, every single floor. There's no telling because they haven't really released much information on the Chaos Library yet. But that's what I'm really expecting to see here, because in my opinion, they have been very giving when it comes to garnets. This game gives you so many chances to get garnets, especially in your earlier stages of the game, because you'll be doing normal, getting all these stars, and then you're going to heroic, and you're getting the stars from here. So, what do you get for uh for doing normal levels? I think you get two garnets per level, and then two more for clearing the bonus missions, two for each. So that's 6 garnets a level. And then you had 30. Well, you had 10, 20, 30, and 40 levels in all. So that's quite a bit of garnets there. And then you got heroics. They give you the same thing. I think this one was... I'm trying to look behind the clear buttons here. I can't really see what it says. I think these are 3. So doing heroics, you get 3. Normal gives you 2, and then Mythic's going to be giving you 4. So that's quite a bit of garnets going, especially through the first part of the game. And then when you start actually doing like your experience grinds and you're building characters, you're getting garnets from chests. If you level up heroes and you get them to max level, you get garnets for them as well. I do believe it really just depends on the hero's grade, on what you get. Because if I were to level up this fairy here, she would only get, she would only get 3 garnets. But I have seen, I did not mean to do that. I have gotten 8 garnets for leveling up just one hero to their max level. So there's definitely quite a bit of ways of getting garnets in this game, and that alone is why I arguably will stand and say that this game is not paid to play. It's, in my opinion, it's definitely free to play. Another thing people are saying the reason it's paid to play is because of these. Because, well, not this, I'm sorry, I went to the wrong thing. Are like the levels like this, because they're so expensive to do. It's 60 mandolins to do this level. So for me, that would literally be one run with, and then I'd have to recharge my mandolins to do it again. Obviously this is more in-game tier material, so if you're paying 10 mandolins or 200 social points to refill just to do one level, that's really not efficient for you. You're really rushing. I've seen a lot of people just go crazy on this Zillion dungeon. They're like, oh, I have to have the fire one, I have to have the dark one, I need the light one, I gotta skill them up. You really don't. Like, just try to get the one you want. I actually stopped for quite a bit of time after I got the dark one. She was actually my very first pull. And I think I was like level 20 or level 30 when I got her. So I did like probably 3 or 4 runs and I had her, and I quit. I was like, okay, I got one of the better ones. I'm happy. And then I came back when I got to a later runs, and I got the light one and the water one, or a couple of the water ones, and the wind one. I didn't end up getting the fire one, which I did want, but I'm not really going to stress over it, because like I said, I feel like this is more like in-game material. So it wasn't really effective for me to just keep going crazy on this level, trying to get something I'm not even guaranteed. And when it comes to skill ups, like, you can get these Devin Yangs or Dark Knight Yangs or some, I don't know what they're called to be honest. Another way you can get garnets is this as well. I forgot about these. You get garnets weekly. Like, this first week gives you 30 garnets out of the week. The second one is 30 garnets again. 30 garnets. And 30 garnets. So it's not hard to get garnets, guys. Like, please stop complaining about how this game is paid to play, because it really isn't. If you're paying to play this game, you're just wasting your money, and you're making poor decisions in this game. I honestly do understand that it's a brand new game, pretty much. It hasn't been out very long, so everybody's like on this crazy rush to get the best gear and the best units and stuff like that. But you really, if you're doing that, you're really destroying yourself, because you're going to be focusing on one single thing, and you really don't want to be doing that. So I was trying to find the Dark Nyang or whatever. This guy right here, you can get one a month from doing arena. There is no arena limit, so you can literally get this guy in one day if you just focused on getting him. And then you can get one here as well from doing crystal farming, which is like doing 3-1 heroic or 4-4 heroic, whichever one that you feel more comfortable with. So there's, I don't think that's the only two ways you can get him. I think, I'm pretty sure that's the only two. And then if you do adventure mode, when you complete mythic, the very last level here gives you a Dark Nyang for completing it, and I think one of these other levels gives you one as well. So that's where you really need to get your skill ups. I mean, you can go crazy on the Zillion dungeon if you want. It's actually closing very soon. So if you've already super focused on your Zillion, you might as well go ahead and finish trying to skill her out, because you've already set yourself back in other areas of the game. And just to show you an example of why I'm saying people have set themselves back, I'm going to look at some of the heroes here that have Zillions. Okay, like this guy's level 35. He's got a 6-star Zillion. So we're going to see what his other monsters look like, because I expect that he's been trying to skill up this Zillion. And he's level 35, so he's really shouldn't be trying to focus on her. Like, I don't expect him to have any wonderful gear, honestly. So as you can see, he's still working with 4-star gear, which isn't really that bad. He is only level 35, but they're not even leveled up or even all legendary. So his Zillion's not going to be all that great. He does have her fully skilled, which is what I expected. And then he's got a couple 6-stars. And again, he's still working with normal equipment here. So he was really setting himself back, in my opinion. All this is normal equipment. If you're level 35, I'm expecting you to be heroic. You should definitely be running all legendary gear by the time you even get halfway through heroic. Like, this guy has no gear. All normal gear. Like, see, this is what I mean. Like, he just focused on getting that Zillion skilled up. So he blew through probably tons of garnets just to do that alone. And everything else, his gear was neglected. It's just not efficient, guys. It's really not what you want to do. I'm trying to find another Zillion rep. Okay, so this guy's level 50. So we're going to look at his Zeal. His Zeal's nearly skilled up fully. He's only missing one skill up. He actually does have some good gear on it, but like I said, he is level 50, so I kind of expected his gear to be better. It looks like, just like glancing at his units here, it looks like he actually did a lot of focusing on leveling heroes. So that was actually good. Not really sure. Yeah, he definitely been focusing on heroes because he has a lot of 6-star gear. So he's doing the 3-star wanted bosses. So he probably didn't really spend. Either he's paid to play because he has 2 Zillions fully skilled up. Is this one skilled up as well? Yeah, he's definitely got to be paid to play because there's no way you're going to be only level 50 and have all this 6-star gear, have all this 6-star gear, have 3 Zillions fully skilled up, and then just like all your monsters are fully built like his. So there's a very high chance that he's a pay-to-play player. But yeah, that being said, it really, like, you just need to focus on what you're doing. Like, don't go crazy. Like I said, I understand it's a new game and you want to get like the best stuff as fast as possible. But Zillion might be the thing today, but she might not be the thing tomorrow. This is literally the first hero dungeon we have had. So there's no telling like how wonderful she's going to be and for how long. Like I said, you can skill them up using arena coins. You can do this literally in one day. If you focus on this, you can do it in one day. That is 2 skill ups right there alone. And it's not going to do the arena. It's not going to cost you 1 single garnet. It's just going to take time and persistence. To do the crystal farming, it will take time. You might run through some garnets doing it, but it's not going to be overly insane because you'll be doing social point refills as well. So the garnets to mandolin refill ratio is going to be extremely low. For me, it's like I might spend 10 or 20 garnets, but during that time I'm going to find at least 10 to 20 as well. So I'm not spending garnets technically. I'm not gaining garnets, but I'm not losing them either. Um, so that is why I think this game is pay to play. Because, like I said, the only thing I've heard people complain about is these packs. Literally, these first two packs, because for some reason people think that these are going to reset. I don't think they are, because it literally gives you, a chance to buy them once. They might reset weekly with the new thing. I'm not sure. But I think the reset thing is actually for these two. Where these two are going to be reset weekly, not the other ones. And these are only literally one-time buys as well. So there's really... I mean, if you're paying to play, of course you're going to have an edge against free-to-play players. But it's not going to, be this humongous gap between free-to-play and pay-to-play. If you were to say this is a pay-to-win game, I could actually agree with that because of what the packs here give you. Like this one gives you a 5-star hero, and it also gives you these 6 void souls, which means you can easily 6-star that hero with no problem, just grinding a couple fruit, and bam, you have a 6-star Nat 5 hero. This one gives you a 5-star weapon. Oh, this actually gives you more. I didn't realize that. So does this one give you? Okay, that one only gives you those 4. But this starter pack automatically gives you the 5 hammers to make a 6-star weapon. So, I can definitely see pay to win, but pay to play, no. So that is my or one-sided argument. I can't really say I argued for the pay to win or pay to play perspective, because like I said, I don't really see why people say it's paid to play. Like, I'm free to play. I literally have not went under I literally have not went under 100 garnets since I started playing and gained over 100 garnets. And like I said, I just did a 10+1 earlier today. I'm trying to get some skill ups for this guy. So I'm currently doing crystal farming right now. But there's really, other than these little packs, here, there is no, just these two. There's nothing else to say is, going to make them pay to play. But like I said also earlier, this is a game. They do need to make money. So these are really incentive packs. They want you to spend money. If people are spending money on the game, of course the game's going to grow. So if you do want to pay and buy some of this stuff, go ahead. I'm not going to hold it against you. Because all you're doing is allowing me to pay or play for free. So sure, go ahead and buy these. I'll be glad. I'm not going to be mad. I'll be glad for you that you're able to do that and advance in this game as well as support it. So yeah, definitely, if you got the money and you want to spend it, go ahead and do it. One thing, I know this was really off topic. I've been literally in this channel all day and seeing this guy spam this shit right here. They really need to allow you to click on these guys' names. while you're in a mission or adventure or whatever, whenever you're actually playing, they need to allow you to click on people's names so you can block them, because that's really annoying. Right now I've been trying to see some of the new weapons, and I can't see them if this guy keeps like spamming this crap. So that's really annoying. They definitely need to allow some way to block people while you're actually in a mission. But like I said, I know that's a little off topic. But those are my, like I said, pretty much one-sided arguments for why this game is free to play. Thanks for watching. I didn't actually expect it to go on this long, but there were so many points I wanted to go across on why I say it's free to play and strongly think it's free to play, that I guess it was just more and a bigger deal to me, because it's such a tiresome argument that I've been seeing. Like, I don't spend no money on this game. I have spent $0, 0 pennies. They don't even know my full name. They don't know my credit card number, my bank account, none of that stuff. Like, they're getting nothing out of me. And these closet things, just a real quick thing. You can get these also with either if you're paying or if you're paying free to play, you're able to get them with garnets. If you just don't want to wait, it'll go out. And then, oops, I went to the wrong one. Then you can do these missions. They're definitely not hard. The third one is a little annoying. I'm going to be doing a video on how to beat this one easily, because it is a little tricky, I noticed. But with those little flower drop thingies, you can go to the shop here, and for 300 of them, you can get them for free. And as you can see, I'm already at 87. That's just from me running through, level 1, level 2, and I did a couple of level 3 entries. So I will probably, by the end of this event, be able to buy these costumes. Not every single one, of course. But I'll be able to get, the ones that I actually like. Because I do want to buy this one. It won't let me click on it. But I want to get the Shadow Deathmon one. I don't have a fire errand, but I want to get hers because when I do pull a fire errand, I plan on building her because she's a double healer. And those two are pretty much the only ones I want out of this list. But they're free, so I'm going to, of course, be getting them. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. But this is why I think this game is definitely free to play. So thank you for watching. I hope it brought some insight to you, and stuff like that. I honestly don't care if you think it's pay to play or free to play. But I've had a couple people try to argue with me about it, and it was always just like a one-sided argument, because no matter what I tried to say, they went back to the same thing. Oh, well, you can buy these packs in the shop. And I'm like, okay, this game has to make money. So they're trying to give incentives, especially it being early on the game. They're like, well, hey, we'll give them like a 5-star weapon and the gear to 6-star that weapon, or a 5-star hero, and give them the equipment to 5-star that hero. So I don't blame them for that at all. Like, that's actually some really good incentives. That's a lot more than what I've seen other games do. Um, but yeah, like, if you think it's pay to play, then and you want to argue with it being pay to play, then go ahead. It's not going to really change my mind unless you can come up with another reason other than these packs right here and these. Because like I said, these you can only buy one time. And then these change once a week. So if you want to spend $30 and $60 a week on this game, by all means, go ahead. I'm not going to hold it against you. But just please leave a comment, hit the like button so this video can get out to other people. And subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to put out at least 1 or 2 videos a day. So if you subscribe, at least you'll be getting something out of it. It won't really be like this video. It kept bugging me, and that's why I decided to do this video. Because like I said, it's been several times, it has been a one-sided argument, and they just would not like listen to my points. So I decided to put my points in a video. But anyways, like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. If you do leave a comment, it doesn't have to be particularly about this video. If you have any questions and would like that question for me to answer that question, just leave it in the comments and I will reply as soon as I see it. I do get notifications from YouTube for when people comment, so I will do my best to answer your question or your comment. If you do have a question and I find that it's a very valid question and can't be easily explained, will make a video specifically for you and try my best to answer it. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you in the next video.